Hello everybody, welcome back to the White March Part 2. We're back here in Kainua because I wanted to track down these Bleak Walkers and try to save the rest of Hattie's family, which should be located in Deerford Village. So we should probably head there, but I also came back here to get rid of the Devil Karok and recruit Maneha, our resident barbarian. She's got a dual wield going on here. I only had the one battle axe, so she's gonna use the Shield in Autumn sword in her offhand. But this is kind of a good axe, I think. We might want to enchant that, actually. Can we do that? I can! This is a pretty good one, right? Let's check it out. Damage 15 to 22. More crit damage multiplier. 10% chance at Nature's Mark. That is pretty damn good. That is a debuff that I'm using often from Alana. Then we have plus 20 defense, that's not that great. And we can purge toxins. And we have 9 out of 14 enchantment points. So we could afford to use one of these, right? That is how many points? 0! Maybe get some quality. We can afford exceptional. I mean, if we could get maximum enchantment value reached. Oh, it's 6. Oh, I thought it was 5. So we can do exceptional. Or we could do fine. Although I do like that accuracy. Damage is secondary, I think. Accuracy is better. If I have to choose. But then I can't afford any of these. We'll see how it goes. Done. And this one should already be fully enchanted. No, it's not. Let's get Durgan Refine on that too. There we go. And I also equipped Zahua here with the Greenstone Staff, a soulbound weapon that I've had for a bit. So, ooh, that is a bit buggy. But it also does Nature's Mark on critical hit. And it's a soulbound weapon, so it's going to level up once we do enough damage to a certain enemy. I do like that they've seemingly added more options when you level up these soulbound weapons. So before I only had this one in part 1. Kill 10 vessels to unlock next level. And that was a trouble to find. So now we also have kill 50 enemies. I think they both unlock to the same thing. So that is a bit easier. We also have this soulbound Dragon's Maw Shield. I might want to equip that. See how that goes. We do have the speed, move speed, that's pretty good. But I think this is going to be better. At least once we level it up. So, equip that. And bind your soul to it. Wait a minute. It's a medium shield. It's a large shield. Do I want to get a medium shield on you? What can you bind to? Fighter or barbarian? Well, we don't have any other barbarians who's going to use shields. So that will do. That will do just fine. Now, we will accept this. Actually, before we do, while we are here, we might as well take advantage of the free rest and the buff. Let's get might. Oh! You awaken and hear someone stirring, growling. Looking over, you see Maneha twitching and muttering in her sleep. You can't make out what she's saying, but from her bared teeth and the sheen of sweat on her brow, this seems to be a very bad dream. Let's try to wake her up, gently. She sits bolt upright, roaring and reaching for her weapon. Oh, I got a decker, right? Decker. Your punch lands squarely on her jaw.
What? Oh!
Her gaze darts around, but slowly focuses on you. She grimaces and looks away, wiping her face.
Oh, sorry. I must have been dreaming.
She lies back down and turns away from you. What did you dream about?
No, it's nothing. Sorry, I shouldn't have bothered you.
She pulls her blanket over her shoulders. I mean, we're both awake, we might as well talk it out. She's quiet for a long time. It seems like she's already gone back to sleep, but then she sighs.
You told me about your awakening.
Did I? A deer stirs. Maneha waits silently while the deer rolls over and resumes deep, steady breaths.
I guess I've had a similar problem.
Wait, you have a twin soul in you, or a secondary soul?
There's something I remember from a former life. Happened hundreds of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It's been a while since I dealt with this soul business. So basically, your soul gets reincarnated in this world, and once you awaken, you can remember past lives. How did you remember it?
Happened while I was fighting in Old Valia 20 years ago. My unit was camped out in the palace we'd just taken. The others were roasting the last of the Marcheso's pigs in the feast hall. So, I went to the wine cellars to fetch a few bottles.
She works her fingers into a knot.
I don't know how long she'd been hiding there, but there was this old woman. Must have been one of the servants.
Her fingers curl into fists.
She had this wild look in her eyes. I approached her and tried to tell her not to be afraid, that she was safe.
Maneha holds out her hand, reliving the memory.
She screamed and grabbed my arm.
She closes her eyes.
It felt like someone had hit me in the back of my head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and when I came to, she was gone. I took a few bottles up with me, feasted with the rest of the troops. But when I went to bunk, I had a dream. Only it was more vivid than any dream I've ever had. I tasted the sweat on my lips, felt the jungle air on my skin, heard the cries.
She stops and swallows, shaking her head.
I asked the other troops. None of them had seen her. Anyway, I laid off the drink for several days, but I kept having the dream. After a few weeks, I thought a change of scenery might do me good. Since then, I've been a pirate in the Deadfire, a pilgrim in the White That Wings, an adventurer in the Living Lands, and a gift-bearer in Ashamadal.
She gives you a rueful smile. I wish I had the perception right here. We could have gotten more info on her professions, I guess. What's next then?
I told you I was looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon so I could leave something behind. There's a pool there, the Salt Well. It's where gift-bearers leave the heaviest burdens.
She pauses.
It's said that a person can enter it and leave their own memories behind.
There's a distant, hungry look in her eye. What if you lose more than you intend?
At this point, I'd gladly give up all my memories if that's what it takes for peace in this life and the next.
So you want to leave this haunting memory in the Salt Well?
That's the plan.
Well, can I ask you more about it? No, that's all for now. Well, we got some background on her. Let's accept that and head to Deerford Village. Here we go. Now, Eska is supposed to be in the mill, right? The Deerford Mill. And hopefully we can stop the Dread or Bleak Walkers right there. I was about to say the Dread Doctors. I've been watching too much Teen Wolf. Here we go. Put the blade down, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it. Hey, help me, please! They're insane! One of the paladins takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you and Eska both. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of the eyes. Well, who's this? Ah, the foreigner. You'll have to wait your turn. We have a contract to wrap up. I saw some of your handiwork back in Whitestone Hollow. You hear Eska gasp. Sebastian glances at him, a quiet smile forming on his face. Oh, they hadn't told him yet? Whoops. Nasty piece of business, that. But it's what the client wants. Eska here can tell you, Kithop and Stalwart love their petty feuds, forever at each other's throats. Add a little Durgan steel into the mix, and you have a great many jealous neighbors. But if a nice family like this one ends up on pikes, maybe they'll sit down to discuss things next time around. That is a flimsy justification for murder. A show of force impresses like nothing else. Thought if anyone would know that, it'd be you, big girl. No, I don't. Oh, if I knew about Bleak Walkers, I could have done something else. I'm thinking this is gonna be... if I knew this one, we might have been able to do it peacefully. Oh, what if I hire you instead? To do what? You'd have us rescuing kittens. I guess my reputation is too good. We wouldn't just give out that job to just anybody, would we? There's some relief in Sebastian's laugh. Focus on the intruder. We'll kill the sun after. Well, you just made the biggest mistake of your lives. Or what's left of it. Now, let's see what she can do, actually. Once we get this up and running. Let's see what she has. Savage Defiance. Regenerating Endurance, that's cool. Barbaric Yell, frightening enemies. A Barbaric Blow. Massive Blow. And Heart of Fury. Lightning Quick Flurry. Oh, that seems good. Uses both equipped weapons. Let's terrify them first with one of those. And then use the flurry on that guy. Oh, that was amazing! Okay, I kinda like you already, lady. She might become our main, or second main damage dealer. One of our main damage dealer. Our best damage dealer is actually Sagani. And then Alana. Eska stares at the fallen paladins. The dagger trembles in his hand. They told me they killed my parents. Is that true? I'm sorry about that. I never believed Kern could stoop to this. That rotten bastard. Eska turns his head away, fists clenched. You hear a stifled sob. I mean, Kern sent me. He didn't intend for anyone to get killed. Who cares what he intended? I'm going to see to it that he regrets everything he has done. But revenge is what started all this. It's going to finish all this too. Here, I am grateful you saved me. I am. I just wish you'd turned up sooner. Oh, is Kern gonna get his due? I'm probably gonna have to stop Eska once I get back to Kern. Let's get all that in there.
Right, then.
Let's actually head back to Kern then and see what happens.
Anyone ever tell you that you have the best accent?
Well, no. I mean, some have. Men. Foolish praise in any case. It's just an ordinary Valian accent.
Come on, say it one more time. Please?
Shodari. Dondari. Becente kumane nishomenet.
That is a lovely accent, I gotta give him that. Now, let's go talk to Kern. Oh, Kern, are you gonna be alright here? He's probably gonna come, right? I never meant for any of this to happen. Well, I found the Bleak Walkers. You did? What happened? I dealt with them. Hattie and Elaine Elwina were killed, but Eski is alive. Alive to take his revenge. Gods. Hattie? But Eska lives. You've saved him. Then for that, I owe you everything. I can't ever make any of this right, but I'll try. Here, take this. And thank you for sparing me a final stain upon my soul. If I click this, is Eska gonna come and backstab him? No? Well, I have a feeling Eska's gonna come for you sooner or later. But luckily you are gonna be alright now. Let's see, we are gonna head over to the Abbey of the Fallen Moon next. Let's go. Alright, Maneha, lead the way. Where is this place of yours? It's probably not going to be there, let's be honest. It's probably going to be at the avalanche site. She's probably going to open it up or something. Somehow. Or maybe know a way through. Let's see what happens if I bring her over here. Maneha? Come on, Maneha. How about this one? Let's see if there's a clue here. She's seeking the abbey to dispose of that... Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Is it not in this section? Is there like a separate bit? Let's use this. There's no abbey there. Any abbeys around here? No, it must be on this map, right? Maybe over here, where I thought it was. Also, this pedestal is kinda suspicious. Maybe that'll do something. Come on, Maneha, give me a hint here. Nothing there. How about on the way to this dock, we'll check out this bit. Something's got to trigger her, right? And I mean that literally, not in a tumbler trigger. That's Hattie's house, that's the barn. It can't be there, because we've been there. She did say it was in Whitestone Hollow. I'm pretty damn sure. So we must be missing something. Wait, can I get to the lake? Why is it not blocked off here? Can I drain the lake somehow? What if I go north from here? Is there like a separate map? No. There must be some way to trigger it. Now this was the place where we found some looters. Can't be there. Can it? Also, if I go over here, maybe that'll trigger something? No? We've pretty much been everywhere on this map now. Come on, Maneha. I believe in you. That doesn't resemble any other formations in the area. And Hattie's house should be clear. Can I go east? No. What am I missing here? What does this say? Strong fishy odor. Any more of those? There's that one. And there's this one. I feel like they might be signs. But so might these. These stones. Or these mounds of things that stand out. Come on, Maneha. Trigger something. That is curious. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. And we'll pick it up when I find it. However, that's gonna be a tale for another day. Hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.